Hi there everyone, I'm Kathy Dodd and welcome to my short video series on yoga for every room in your house. I'm here in my pajamas today because I'm spending a day at home and I'm going to do a little bit of yoga with my couch. So we're just going to do 4 poses. Let's get started. Sit in front of your couch and take your legs into a V position and then brace your feet against the edges of your couch. Now take your hands behind you and come up onto fingertips. Press down into the floor and lift up through your chest to lengthen your spine. So this is a good pose right here. You might already feel a huge stretch in your inner thighs, and if you do, you could always stay here. Otherwise, keep the length in the spine and take your hands forward to the seat of your couch. Rest your forehead. Keep your legs strong, the quadricep muscles pulling up. Continue to breathe, continue to rest your forehead on the seat of the couch. And you can stay here. I've done this pose anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes to just open up that tightness in the inner leg. All right, so let's take one more breath here. And then come on up. You can always come back to that one. Bring your knees and your feet together and have a seat on the couch. Just sit right on the edge of your seat, feet pointing straight ahead. You can lean back and cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Keep the foot flexed and bring your hands to your ankle and to your knee. Now, if you feel any discomfort in the knee, back out of the pose or flex your foot a little bit more or even lean back a bit more. So right here, again, you might feel a stretch. You could stay, or if you're more flexible, bring your chest forward towards your shin. Right, just a couple of deep breaths here. If you breathe deeply and allow yourself to expand, your leg bones to expand as you inhale and soften as you exhale, you don't have to stay really long periods of time. Try to focus on quality. Okay, let's switch sides. Take your right leg on top of your left leg. You might feel a difference between one side and the other. I know I certainly do. Hands to your lower leg. Leg muscles strong, so the foot a little bit flexed. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, if you have the capacity, come on forward and bring your chest towards your shin. And we'll take a few breaths here in this delightful hip stretch. So this is a big modification of a pose called pigeon pose, or Ekapada Raja Kapotasana, which is sort of just fun to say. This is nowhere near the full pose, of course, but we're getting a hip stretch for sure. Let's come out of that. Put your feet on the floor. Okay, so from here, let's go ahead and lie down halfway on the couch. So by half, I mean one hip is sort of hanging off the side of the couch, the other knee is bent. So you can brace your hand on the floor for a little support and start to step that bottom leg back a little bit for a bit of a quad stretch, stretching your quadriceps and the hip flexors here. Now, if you'd like to go a little further in this pose, take the foot back even further, and you can put the top of the foot on the floor. So this is not necessarily for everybody. It's not easy if your feet are tight to slide that foot back. But if you get here, lift the pubic bone up towards the navel, hug to the midline, and definitely keep breathing. Okay, let's try it on the other side. Take the foot straight forward and come on up. You can take your head support with you and go ahead and change sides. So same thing here, I'm just going to hang one hip off the seat of the couch, brace my hand on the floor, and just start to walk that foot back as much as I can. Keep hugging the knee in towards the couch. So feel free to stay here and just extend through that knee. Or if you want more stretch, take the top of the foot on the floor, and taking the foot further back will also increase the stretch. Okay, so from here, lift the pubic bone, hug in towards the midline, and then extend back out from the pelvis through the legs. And don't forget to breathe. Keep breathing. Okay, and of course you can stay as long as you want. You can do it a couple of times. But I'm just going to come on out now and show you one more. I'm going to turn around this time and put one foot on the seat of the couch. Try not to roll to the outside of your heel. Point the toes straight up towards the ceiling and press the heel gently into the seat of the couch. Now, as far as you can, come forward with your chest. Maybe you can bring your hands on either side of your foot. So stay here and continue to breathe. Nice deep breaths. You can pull the left hip back a little bit. Stay in the middle of the heel. And let's come on up and switch. Make sure that standing leg, that those toes are pointing straight ahead. And if you're tight, you might just stay here. Stay part way up. Or if you feel you can, bring your fingers to the floor and lengthen the spine forward, bringing the chest forward. Go ahead and do that. So let's take a couple more inhalations and exhalations here. And this would be a nice 4 stretches to do just after a long walk or even before one during the holidays. All right. Bring your foot down. Thank you so much for joining me. This has been Yoga for Your Living Room. Stay tuned for more videos for yoga around the house. Thanks.